So let's do just a quickie round of tapping. And so EFT tapping works like this. We tap on the acupressure points. Each of these points are connected to a meridian, and the meridian is connected to an organ, and the organ is connected to an emotion. So say like the liver is anger, the heart is joy, the lungs are grief. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. You could read more about that in my book, Energy Healing for Animals. But we're in this other book club right now called Communication with All Life. So anyway, I have all the information about tapping in there in both books, but more information in the Energy Healing for Animals. And it really helps. It's not going to take all of the grief away, but it's going to bring the grief down. So I want you guys, and some people have some worry, right? What I want you to do is I want you to think, close your eyes for a moment and think about at what level your grief is, or at what level your guilt is, or at what level your worry is. And give it a number. So 1 through 10, 10 being the highest. Where are you? Just let's give it a number. You're going to follow me, what I'm doing physically, and you're going to repeat after me. This is a karate chop point. I forgot that. Yeah, thank you, Claudia. That's why she's here.
And this is how we start, right?
This is how we start. Even though I have so much grief, worry, and guilt.
Even though I have so much grief, worry, and guilt.
And let's throw some trauma in.
And let's throw some trauma in.
And I have so much going on with this.
And I have so much going on with this.
It's really uncomfortable.
It's really uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Even though this is so hard.
Even though this is so hard.
I can't stand grief.
I can't stand grief.
I can't stand guilt.
I can't stand guilt.
I can't stand worry.
I can't stand worry.
I hate trauma.
I hate trauma.
I hate trauma.
I hate trauma.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
Even though I have all this going on.
Even though I have all this going on.
And it's not getting any lighter.
And it's not getting any lighter.
And I honor the choices I'm making.
And I honor the choices I'm making.
This grief.
This grief.
There's so much grief.
There's so much grief.
I have so much grief.
I have so much grief.
I have so much grief I can hardly breathe.
I have so much grief I can hardly breathe.
I'm at a 9 for crying out loud.
I'm at a 9 for crying out loud.
I have grief.
I have grief.
I have so much grief.
I have so much grief.
I am so full of grief.
I am so full of grief.
I am so deeply sad.
I am so deeply sad.
So sad.
So sad.
I could have done better.
I could have done better.
I could have done so much better.
I could have done so much better.
Oh my God, I could have done so much better.
Oh my God, I could have done so much better.
I have so much guilt.
I have so much guilt.
I thought it was just grief.
I thought it was just grief.
Oh, but it turns out it's guilt.
Oh, but it turns out it's guilt.
I have so much 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 guilt.
I feel guilty.
I feel guilty.
I feel so guilty.
I feel so guilty.
I could have done so much better.
I could have done so much better.
I should have done so much better.
I should have done so much better.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Sometimes I can't even breathe.
Sometimes I can't even breathe.
It's so big.
It's so big.
It was in my heart.
It was in my heart.
So heavy in my heart.
So heavy in my heart.
And now it's strangling me in my throat.
And now it's strangling me in my throat.
And let's just throw some worry in.
And let's just throw some worry in.
Because then I worry about everybody that's still here.
Because then I worry about everybody that's still here.
Oh my God, do I worry.
Oh my God, do I worry.
I worry.
I worry.
I just make shit up.
I just make shit up.
I just make it up.
I just make it up.
Because I can't help it.
Because I can't help it.
Because that's who I am.
Because that's who I am.
I'm in a worry.
I'm in a worry.
I'm going to worry.
I'm going to worry.
I'm going to worry that I'm not doing it right.
I'm going to worry that I'm not doing it right.
I'm going to worry that I'm not going to catch it.
I'm going to worry that I'm not going to catch it.
I'm going to worry about everything.
I'm going to worry about everything.
I worry.
I worry.
I like to worry.
I like to worry.
And then trauma?
And then trauma?
Oh, forget about it.
Oh, forget about it.
It's all trauma.
It's all trauma.
Just even walking down the street and thinking about it is traumatic.
Just even walking down the street and thinking about it is
when
traumatic.
I think about what could go wrong,
When I think about what could go wrong,
I get traumatized.
I get traumatized.
Because I already have so much trauma.
Because I already have so much trauma.
I have so much trauma.
I have so much trauma.
I can't take any more.
I can't take any more.
But you know what?
But you know what?
The animals in my home need me.
The animals in my home need me.
The animals that I want to help need me.
The animals that I want to help need me.
I don't want to be this person.
I don't want to be this person.
I want to feel my feelings
I want to feel my feelings
and still be productive
And still be productive.
and still be available,
And still be available.
and roll my sleeves up,
And roll my sleeves up.
and help the planet.
And help the planet.
And me raising my own frequency
And me raising my own frequency
raises everyone's frequency around me.
raises everyone's frequency around me.
So I'm going to release this.
So I'm going to release this.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing the guilt.
I'm releasing the guilt.
I'm releasing the worry.
I'm releasing the worry.
I'm releasing the grief.
I'm releasing the grief.
I'm releasing the trauma.
I'm releasing the trauma.
I'm also forgiving myself.
I'm also forgiving myself.
I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
I know my animals forgive me.
I know my animals forgive me.
And so I can forgive me.
And so I can forgive me.
My animals want me to be awesome.
My animals want me to be awesome.
They want me to be helpful.
They want me to be helpful.
They want me to be productive.
They want me to be productive.
They don't want me trapped in this feeling.
They don't want me trapped in this feeling.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm releasing it.
I'm going to know I'm doing the best I can.
I'm going to know I'm doing the best I can.
The best I can.
The best I can.
And a lot of it's out of my hands.
And
A lot of
it is out of my hands.
And I have to trust that.
And I have to trust that.
I have to trust the universe.
I have to trust the universe.
I have to trust that all of this is happening for some bigger reason.
I have to trust that all of this is happening for some bigger reason.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
I'm just being present.
I'm just being present.
I'm just being present.
I'm just being present.
I am so present.
I'm so present.
I am here and here I am.
I am here and here I am.
Okay, take a deep breath. How's that number for you now?
It's like a 6.